In a market where e-readers are increasingly divided between high-end devices and basic models, the PocketBook Verse Lite emerges as a budget-friendly option, targeted at newcomers to the world of digital reading. It aims to be the perfect starting point for those who want to explore ebooks without committing to a locked ecosystem or a high price tag. However, does this device, with its pared-down specs and minimalist approach, really deliver a satisfying reading experience? The Verse Lite is a simplified version of the original PocketBook Verse. It retains many of the advantages that have made PocketBook a popular choice, such as E Ink technology, broad format support, and an open ecosystem, while trimming down features to hit an accessible price point. On paper, that sounds like an appealing package for entry-level readers. The device sports a 6-inch E Ink Carta screen, with a resolution of 1024 by 758 pixels and a pixel density of 212 ppi. While it's perfectly serviceable for reading text, it falls short of the 300 ppi standard that's common on higher-end e-readers. This means that while reading ebooks or documents is still enjoyable, the text isn't as razor-sharp or smooth as it would be on more premium devices. Thankfully, the front light system is a welcome feature for nighttime reading. Unlike the direct backlighting of smartphones and tablets, the side lighting in the Verse Lite gently illuminates the page without straining your eyes. This is a thoughtful inclusion that extends the device's usability into darker environments without compromising comfort. Under the hood, the Verse Lite is powered by a 1 GHz dual-core processor, paired with 512 MB of RAM and 8 GB of internal storage. These are modest specs by any standard, but they're sufficient for basic ebook reading in formats like EPUB or light PDF documents. Heavy PDF files filled with graphics or large comics might challenge the device's limited hardware, resulting in some sluggish page turns. A notable omission is the lack of a micro SD card slot for storage expansion. However, the 8 GB of built-in storage can still hold a sizable library of ebooks, especially if you stick to text-heavy documents. Another positive is the device's efficient power usage. Its 1000 mAh battery may sound small, but combined with E Ink's power-saving properties and a lightweight Linux-based OS, it easily lasts for weeks on a single charge. Where the Verse Lite truly shines is in its support for a wide range of file formats. Unlike Amazon's Kindle, which primarily revolves around proprietary file types, and Amazon's walled garden, the Verse Lite can handle 25 different formats, including EPUB, FB2, MOBI, PDF, DOC, CBR, CBZ, and even ACSM for DRM-protected content. This flexibility means you can download and read books from almost anywhere on the web, bypassing the need to rely on a single content provider. On top of that, the Verse Lite offers robust DRM support, including Adobe DRM and LCP DRM, giving you access to Google Play Books, Kobo, and various library services around the world. Dropbox support and other cloud syncing options make it easy to manage your digital library across devices without hassle. There are some trade-offs, of course. The device lacks physical page turn buttons, a feature that many users appreciate for one-handed reading sessions. Instead, you'll be relying solely on touchscreen swipes, which can be less convenient when you're in bed or holding a cup of coffee in the other hand. The bezels are also fairly thick, which gives the Verse Lite a chunky appearance compared to more modern, minimalist designs from competitors. It's a practical design, but it doesn't offer the sleek, refined look of more expensive e-readers. For context, the standard PocketBook Verse offers several improvements that might justify the modest price jump for some users. It includes physical page turn buttons, doubles the internal storage to 16 GB, and packs a larger 1500 mAh battery for longer battery life. If you're serious about e-reading and want a bit more comfort and longevity, it's worth considering the upgrade. Then there's the PocketBook Verse Pro, which steps up the game even further. It brings a 300 ppi display for crisper text, an IPX8 waterproof rating for reading at the pool or in the bath, and Bluetooth support for audiobooks or pairing wireless headphones. It's a device clearly aimed at more demanding readers who don't want to compromise on features. Comparing the Verse Lite to its main rivals in the budget space reveals a similar pattern. Against the Kindle Basic, for instance, the Verse Lite stands out thanks to its open ecosystem and broad format support. Kindles don't natively support EPUB, and their ecosystem is heavily tied to Amazon. However, the Kindle Basic features a sharper 300 ppi display and a smoother, more responsive interface that some readers might prefer. Similarly, Kobo's entry-level Nia model offers a more refined display and tight integration with Overdrive for library borrowing. While the Verse Lite may not match the Nia's visual appeal, it excels in sheer file versatility and independence from any single bookstore ecosystem, something Kobo can't claim in all markets. In the end, the PocketBook Verse Lite doesn't pretend to be a flagship device. It's a budget-friendly, no-frills e-reader that delivers exactly what it promises: a reliable, accessible way to explore the world of digital reading. Its support for a vast range of file types, a gentle front light for nighttime reading, and an open ecosystem make it a solid starter e-reader. However, it's not without limitations. Users who crave a more refined reading experience, or who plan to spend hours each day glued to their e-reader, might find it lacking compared to slightly pricier models. For them, investing a little more in the standard Verse or Verse Pro could pay dividends in the long run. For everyone else, especially first-time e-reader buyers or those who value format flexibility over cutting-edge specs, the PocketBook Verse Lite is a practical, affordable device that's more than capable of unlocking the joys of digital reading.